What is your name and where are you from?
Ed Phillips, and I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
How did you originally hear about our company?
Well, our original plan was when we bought the place was to remodel it, and Karen got on the internet and started looking around and talking to people, and Brian was one of the names that were mentioned.
What services did our company provide for you?
Again, it's kind of unique in that there was a house here that our original plan was to remodel, and we met with several contractors. And one of the things that was unique about Brian was when we were talking, uh, went through, that he could do that, but pricing it would be a challenge because he wouldn't know what he would be getting into until he started demolishing, some parts of the existing house. But he threw out the option that he could also tear this one down, start with a clean slate, and build us exactly what we wanted with a known price to the penny. And so we looked into that, and that ended up making more sense to us, and it's the route we went with.
What did you like most about working with our company?
When it all comes down to it, it's really about the house. And one of the things I had looked at, I'm a civil engineer and build roads and bridges for a living, so I'm not always the easiest customer for a building contractor. But when I looked at his work, it was the quality of the house. Looking at things like how he built his foundations, anchored the walls to the foundations, and then your roof to the walls. He just he builds a good house, and when it comes down to it, that's what you're buying.
What makes our company different from others like us?
This is our third house that we built, so it wasn't like we went into it not knowing what we were in for. The challenge was we were doing it from Montgomery, 200 miles away, that we had never done before. And so that was a concern, but Tommy Stevens, who was our superintendent, made all the difference. He made it really easy. We were in almost constant communication, almost daily, talking about things and really working through some problems maybe they're not used to working through. The existing house had a swimming pool that we had to work around, not damage it too bad. We had to do some replumbing. There was no natural gas out here, and we were heart set on having natural gas appliances, and so they worked with us on getting propane service established out here and going. So it was just working with us to do what we needed to get done to get our house built down here and get down
On a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you with the work that our company provided for you?
here. That's kind of hard. I'd say around a 9. We all can improve. Uh, and there are one or two things that I've talked with Brian about from my observations, but at the end of the day, we got the house we wanted. We can't be more happy with what we've got.
Would you recommend our company to a friend or family and why?
Well, absolutely. I made the choice myself, so certainly I wouldn't have any qualms with somebody else choosing them, and was happy with the results that we got. And so that's obviously why if I would recommend somebody, it's because of good experience, and we had.